Her recent achievement seems like a personal victory. Another national award, maybe?
Oh, stop it.
Welcome, Parineeti Chopra.
So sweet.
How are you?
You are the saying welcome. Most people are saying welcome back and all. I'm getting all these filmy dialogues, which is too funny. I was just telling somebody the other day that on the Friday that Chamkila released, I felt that, okay, I think I've done a good job. It'll be nice. It'll be fine, I think. But, I mean, it's a film called Chamkila. It's based on Chamkila's story. Like, how much of an impact could I have? But what has happened after this Friday, I had not expected this. I had really not expected. Of course, Diljit being Diljit and his performance and Chamkila's story and everybody is getting their love. But I didn't think that I would get the same amount of love. I am that type of actor. I wanted to give it my all. Bas mereko, all we needed were results.
Correct.
You know, that it should not be in vain. But itna milega aur itna kuch hoga, we had not thought. So I really feel validated today. But the biggest thing that people are saying, the reviews are saying that they didn't see Parineeti in the scenes. That for me is a victory. You know, for me it really feels, because for so many years I've been reading the reviews that come for my performances and mostly people say not so good things, etc. But they used to say amazing things in the films that I believed in, you know, and uske reviews bade achhe the. I am feeling those same words again now. So that's a big victory for me, that people are talking about my performance like this, the way you are.
Yeah. But do you have that feeling of an underdog sometimes, Pari? Because, you know, I'll give you an idea. When I started out, when I was actually starting to do journalism, I used to work for MNCs, and that I remember the HR on the last day of the job told me, you will regret this decision of leaving this job. My boss said, entertainment business, let's see how far you go. I think I'm doing decently well in the last many years. Have you ever felt this dejection from the industry, outside the industry?
100%. I feel that I have much more potential than the position that I hold in the industry right now. I feel that I can do much more. I can give much more. But my problem is that my PR game sucks. I'm very bad at PR. I'm very bad at having those relationships with the right people, and I'm very bad at, you know, making those calls. I'm very bad at going to lunches and dinners and parties and creating those situations. I'm very bad at all of this. And because of that, sometimes I believe that I have suffered losing out on certain work opportunities, because sometimes, you know, work opportunities are created at these gatherings. I'm not saying that if you don't go for a party, you won't get work. I hope people don't see it as black and white. But I feel that I am that person who used to believe कि मैं मेरा काम अच्छे से करूँगी पिक्चर में और मुझे काम मिलता जाएगा. पर ऐसा नहीं है. There's a lot more that happens. There's, you know, this big PR game that you have to play, which I'm very bad at. So I hope with Chamkila that changes. I hope that directors reach out to me, despite not seeing me in PAP videos every day, despite not seeing me in the right parties every day, not getting seen on red carpets every day. I admit that I'm bad at that. But I hope that my opportunities don't suffer because of that. So because of that, I say that maybe I don't get the due that I believe that I deserve. But I truly want to be the spokesperson for this entire group of talented actors who are sitting at home, and maybe they also don't have the friendships and relationships that are sometimes needed to get work. But I want to be that spokesperson and say, listen, please do reach out to us. Please do give us the opportunities that we want. Please give us the work we want. We are the same actor. So I hope that happens.
That's
honestly,
true.
like, I hope that people don't judge me by a few choices that I made. They were bad choices. I'm learning, and I hope that they give me opportunities again.
You have the clarity that those were bad choices?
Why not? Am I blind?
Not many actors admit to it.
So actually, it's a double-edged thing. My choices were wrong because I heard the wrong advice. You know, a lot of people gave me a lot of wrong advice. I feel that I came into this industry completely unprepared. I didn't know what was required to be a heroine in the industry. I just used to do my work and go home.
Yeah.
And then I started listening to all this advice. You know, people said, see, that actress has done this, you should also do it. See, that actor is doing that, you should also do it. So I got lost in a lot of advice. Today I realized that that was not customized advice for me.
Yeah.
That was template advice. कि उसके लिए वो किया तुम भी ये करो, उसने वो पहना है तुम भी ये पहनो. But that's the wrong way to do it. You can't copy other people and expect the same results for yourself. So because of that, I chased a lot of commerce and I left my core, which was performance. And now directors like Dibakar Banerjee and Imtiaz Ali, who have given me Sandeep or Pinky Farrar and Chamkila, they have reminded me that what is the audience looking for from me and to never make those wrong decisions again. So that has been a big learning. Unfortunately, what happens, those learnings are in public in front of the whole world and you're judged for it. And again, my appeal would be that I hope directors and producers look beyond that and look beyond market value and look beyond PR games and look beyond the superficial things and give us the opportunities that we think we deserve.
Yeah. You know, every actor, I believe, has a eureka moment once in their career to understand when possibly this is working for me and this is not.
Yeah.
When did you feel that this is the shackle I have to break free from and I have to stand my ground? Was there a moment? Was there an instance? Was there a feedback that made you feel that?
Actually, when I watched a few of my films in a row and I was not enjoying them, so much so that I was not enjoying watching the film. And I'm very objective as a person. So I'm able to say this film is really good of mine. Or I'm able to say this is a very bad film of mine. I've performed well in this film, I've performed badly in this film. I'm able to say it. When that happened 2-3 times, I said, why am I doing it then? At the time of shooting, at the time of signing, I feel like this is not coming naturally to me. I shouldn't do it. I still go ahead with it. So actually it was a over time process. It wasn't a eureka moment. It took me some time to crack it. And then I think when I did Sandeep or Pinky Farrar, and then I started getting award nominations, I said, this is what gives me joy. This is what I want to do. And this is what people also want to see from me.
Yeah.
Then I started, I think, understanding better.
What does Parineeti Chopra want to do now?
Best question. I want equal opportunity.
Do you feel there's a lack of it?
I think so.
Why would
I
you say
want
that?
opportunity from all the decision makers out there, the big producers, the big studio heads, the big directors, the decision makers out there, to look at us and if our talent speaks to them, if our hard work speaks to them, just give us that opportunity. Because till we get that opportunity, we can't prove ourselves. If I didn't have a Chamkila today, I would have never known, or the world would never have known that I can sing live and I can put on weight and I can act well, and that is still the same old me. And sometimes you don't get those opportunities for the wrong reasons. I've gone up to directors and they have said, listen, I've been wanting to work with you for the last 3 films and I didn't know if you wanted to work or not, or something, some miscommunication or some lack of access or something. And I just wish that that would stop now after Chamkila. I think that I hope that it becomes a meritocracy in its true sense. I hope that if I do good work, I get good work. You know, that's what I'm looking for now. I'm not looking for a particular project, certain wish list, nothing. Just good work.
Yeah, this is what a fan tweeted to you and you responded to the man. He said, what an actor Parineeti Chopra has been, right from Ishaqzade to Sandeep or Pinky Farrar and now in Amar Singh Chamkila. If she had the kind of backing that her contemporaries had, she would have done wonders in the last decade. You responded to saying, hoping this changes after Chamkila, want to do lots of good work, waiting for good directors to call me.
Exactly.
Did you feel your contemporaries got a lot more opportunities that you did? And if yes, why is that so?
I definitely feel I feel that access to certain actors and access to certain directors leads to work opportunity. That's what I definitely feel. And if I'm not available in front of their eyes all the time, I will lose out on that work opportunity. This is not a discussion on nepotism and all
Absolutely.
of that at all. I'm just saying there are camps, there are circles, there are favorites, right? Two people who are similarly talented, who, you know, can bring the same thing to the table, one will be a favorite and one will be one will be not, and the one who is not will lose the work opportunity, which is why I really urge that this becomes a meritocracy. So if I'm able to bring that talent, if I'm able to bring the same amount, then I must also get the opportunity and not lose it because I don't have a relationship with you, or I'm not in your camp, or I'm not in your clique. You know, which is why I responded to this fan saying that the fan sees it as, I don't have the backing, I don't have the person pushing me, I don't have somebody making calls for me, I don't have somebody saying take Parineeti in this film, I will do a deal with you. I don't have these things happening for me. I only have my talent. So the day that changes, I think I'll be able to do all the work that I dream of doing.
But it's a problem which is times immemorial. It has been around for very long.
Absolutely.
A lot of actors since a lot of time has said this, that favoritism is a problem. But unfortunately, I don't see a solution to this. Do you have an approach where it's a solution-oriented approach? You come from a background of PR and marketing.
And I'm the worst at personal PR.
Yeah,
I'm really the worst.
But you think we need to change something there? The question comes out from the fact that I'm really rooting for you. So I'm asking, what else can we do?
You see, the thing is, I'm going to say a very controversial thing here. The problem is there have been actors in the past who have voiced out these problems.
Yeah.
I don't know where that goes. Usually it doesn't go well, right? So, like I said, if then only work is the measure, then I'm doing some good work and you please give me a chance based on that. If you expect me to completely change relation and my core and try and make fake relationships, that's something I can't do, you know. So, you know, it's such an amazing story about Daniel Day-Lewis in Hollywood. He lives on a farm and he does his own life, and I don't even think he lives in LA. I might be wrong, I don't know. But what I mean is, he's not in mainstream circles.
Yeah.
Yet, if there is a role right for him, he gets the call.
Yeah.
Right? I would love that to happen here. You know, I have myself seen and heard of instances where I'm doing a film and then a call happens or something changes and overnight that decision changes. I would wish that doesn't happen, you know, because then that makes you feel very unfair. You know, this is unfair, this is not fair. I wish it to be fair.
Yeah, I'm putting out in the universe. This is my way to say that I hope those right calls come to you.
I mean, I hope, you know, interviews like this can spread the word. And not only me, like I said, I want to be a spokesperson for all other actors, all other directors, all other musicians, everybody who might be feeling what I'm feeling.
Yeah.
That here we are ready to give you everything. Just give us a chance.
Yeah.
You know, somebody who is less deserving may get a chance just because they are friends with the right person.
Yeah.
We don't have that. We have come from outside of Bombay. We don't have relationships with everybody in Bombay. We don't know anybody. Then do I still lose the opportunity? You know, that's what I feel.
Yeah. The first audition, and correct me if I'm wrong, that you had given was Jab We Met Lines.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now you worked with the director of Jab We Met after so many years.
True.
When you met him, have you guys tried working together in the past also? And when you all met for the first time, what was that interaction like? He's quite a intrinsic.
Oh, he's amazing. Imtiaz sir was always my number one director that I wanted to work with. You know, I had this wish list in my head and I said, these are the directors I really want to work with. Imtiaz sir was number one. When I heard that Chamkila was getting made, Imtiaz Ali was directing it, again it was that sense of FOMO that I'm never going to get this film. I'm never going to get this opportunity, because I didn't know, sir. I didn't have a friendship with him. And in my head, again, I was thinking the same thing, that if I have not been seen with him or whatever, why will he give me a chance? You know, he'll take some big star and, you know.
He himself is so aloof.
I was just about to say that. Imtiaz sir, Dibakar Banerjee, they themselves are artists who just focus on their craft, and they are not seen every day, everywhere, at everything. They focus on their craft and they work with the best talent in the country. Imtiaz sir met me, and within 5 minutes he had given me Amarjot.
Oh.
He didn't care about whether I had ever met him before, whether I had ever messaged him 100 times saying, please, I want to work with you. He didn't care if I was getting papped every day, if I was in parties every day. He didn't care. He just looked at me as an artist and he said, you are right for my film. I feel like that is how it should be. That's how it should be. You know, there shouldn't be any other factor other than your talent. You know, it's like हम लोग क्लासरूम में सही आंसर लिखेंगे तो वो मार्क्स मिलेगा उसका. You can't do anything कि आपका हैंड राइटिंग अच्छा नहीं था. You can't. जो आप लिखते हो उसी के मार्क्स मिलते हैं. ऐसा होना चाहिए. But of course, I'm hoping for a perfect world. I'm sure it's not that. I don't care about that. All I want is that there are many more Imtiaz sirs in my life who will give me that opportunity.
We all take something back from a character. What did you take back from Amarjot?
Actually, Amarjot ji and Chamkila were true revolutionaries.
Yeah.
You know, they were performing very, very dangerous content at a time where it could have gone wrong even earlier than it did. But they kept doing it till their last moment, literally. They were about to go on stage. That's when they, you know, they saw tragedy. What I learned about is just keep your conviction alive, is what I learned from both of them, not only Amarjot, you know, like they didn't care about the world, they didn't care about anything. They had love for music and they kept going, and they said, it's okay, we'll die for it if we have to. Chalega.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's a learning that everybody should take. That, you know, live your life the way you want to.
Yeah. Why do people make heroes out of people who have passed away when they were alive? They didn't get the due probably.
There's a dialogue in the film. It says, "मरे हुए लोग कितने प्यारे लगते हैं ना." हमेशा. That's a human tendency, I think. When something is snatched away from you, you know the true value of it. However, Chamkila and Amarjot ji have touched a level of stardom that no star has. You know, the kind of that's why they are legends. They are truly, there are devotees of them till today in Punjab. So they have achieved something big. The only unfortunate thing is that they went too soon.
Yeah, very soon, 27, 28
Yeah, too early.
Last question, your Instagram bio says wandering hedonist, Ikigai.
Yes.
What is your Ikigai now?
Oh
Ikigai is
God.
reason for living.
Yes. Well, Raghav is one. My
sweet.
family is one. And making memories is a very, very big to-do list for me. Every day I have to make memories. You know, life is very important and life is finite.
Yeah.
So you have to live really well. So while career is very important, it's equally important that I go now spend time with my family. It's equally important for me to travel. It's equally important for me to sleep, everything.
Yeah.
So actually my Ikigai truly is to live a complete life with my family.
More power to that. I wish all that and more comes your way.
Thank you
so
and
much,
you.
Pari.
Thank you so much.